The Kenyan Parliament has stepped up its bid to tame high interest rates charged by commercial banks. The debate on a bill on interest rates is seen as a last resort as Kenyan banks defy the central bank's calls to lower interest rates. The legislators are now proposing a reduction in the rates to about 4% in a bid to shield customers from exploitation by commercial banks. KTN's Philip Keitany has more.
The debate on the regulation of lending rates has been off in Parliament since 2001, when the then Member of Parliament, Joe Donde, introduced the Finance Amendment Bill that was meant to introduce a cap to check interest rates. But despite MPs rallying behind the bill and passing it, the then President Daniel Arap Moi refused to assent to the bill. Another failed attempt came in 2011 through the Finance Bill, and then again in 2012 when the cost of funds rose astronomically. Then followed by the current attempt introduced by Deputy Minority Leader in the National Assembly and also gay Member of Parliament, Jacoyo Midiwo.
Many of these banks, when it comes to seeking depositors, they compete. You know, you'll see one bank has set up here, another bank is here, and they compete when it comes to seeking out depositors. But when it comes to setting interest rates, they collude. And they set interest rates that are way above the base rate and the Kenya bank reference rate that has been set by the central bank.
Parliament faulted banks for charging excessively high interest rates, contrary to the limit set by the Central Bank of Kenya.
And I want to congratulate Joe Donde. Joe Donde, the bill he brought to this floor of the House, I think it was some times back. We must follow suit so that whatever Honorable Jomo has proposed, it must move with speed.
Parliament questioned why multinational banks in Kenya were continuously making huge profits, yet their establishments in the other countries were making losses. Queries were further raised by leader of the majority in the House, Adan Duale, who accused the banks of making billions of profits while their customers were languishing in poverty due to the high lending rates.
So why is it that when the central bank rate reduces, it does not translate into the interest rate reducing?
Duale observed that CBK had set the lending rate at 8%, yet Kenyan banks were charging more than 10% in interest.
That's ridiculous. Mr. Speaker, Parliament must rise to the question. If it is regulations, the CBK can send regulations. The Act says it is the Minister for Finance to provide regulations to this House, and that regulations, once I table, is sent to the relevant committee of delegated legislation.
The lawmakers blamed the CBK governor for allegedly running the banking system, contrary to the law set by the Constitution, leading to a struggling economy and massive exploitations of Kenyans through the high interest rates. Philip Keitany, KTN News.